So you guys have a lot of toys to play with now in the future, including the X-Men, right?
Yes.
Could you, of course you can't tell me much, but can you give me a little hint of what the future is coming? Where's the future going and the excitement?
I don't know where the future is going. It's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated. And it's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated.
Alright, so we're gonna just check how bullshit this argument is over X-Men from an executive producer, Victoria Alonso. First, we're gonna look at the Webster dictionary for the word man. Just swipe left. All right. You see, it's definition number 2. It's basically pertaining to a member from the species Homo sapien as a collective, not particular or pertaining to sex at all. And they say it in the second definition. So again, why are we trying to raise this idea how X-Men is not progressive, or changing up the word as of man to go into person, because we don't want to signify any type of gender, when by definition its second definition is not pertaining to bugs out here, not pertaining to, it's not referencing sex at all. So if it's not pertaining to sex at all, and the word man by definition can just be pertaining to a member of the Homo sapien species, no matter what spectrum you're quote unquote living on, if you will, it's still referencing you. It's all inclusive. The term X-Man in and of itself is all inclusive. It's just pertaining to you, like human beings, Homo sapiens, if you will. Shoot, the only person that should kind of feel offended would be like, I don't know, the Neanderthals, but didn't they like die out? Like, you know, it had to be someone outside of the species, and they would have had to have a history. Of alien would have had to have a history of being with the X-Men. I think that might be true, but it's not that deep. Till the aliens start coming out picketing, I think you could you keep your protests, your bulletins and all of that to yourselves, because ain't nothing to see here. It ain't that deep. It's not an antiquated term, because X-Men is not a term, it's a trademark. It's the name of the team, and it's a derivative of what it exactly means. And they consider themselves to be human beings, Homo sapiens. They just were elevated and mutated into just something a little bit more. And those are the X-Men. Hey man, it ain't that deep, man. It's just definitions, man. Truth don't hurt. That's why I don't believe in people that like saying my truth, because your truth might not really be the truth. It just might even be another person's lie. But hey man, it ain't that deep to me, man. These bullets ain't got no names. Only hit dogs holler. Scream at me if hollering ain't enough. You already know, man. From the
It's funny.
How are you? Thanks for having
Hello,
us here.
hello.
Now, I had a chance to meet you right before this interview,
Yes.
and I noticed your charisma and charm. Is that a big part of Marvel's success?
I have no idea. I only got what I got. So I give it to you. The way that it happened in that room, it's what we do every day. The one thing I can tell you is we love what we do. We love it every day. There's not one day. And listen, there's days that they're not easy. I'm not going to lie. It's not like, oh, we're in this rose garden every day. Mm-hmm. But with the thorns comes with that beautiful rose smell. So we're good. It's a privilege to make these films.
That is awesome. And you've been with the company for a while. And I want to talk a little bit about Captain Marvel. What's the biggest difference between being involved with this film and the other ones?
Well, it's Besides the fact that it's the very first movie that a woman has directed alongside with she had a male partner, but this is the first female-directed film, and it's our first female superhero. Nothing. There's no other difference. It's a superhero story.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm looking left, right. We're here at Marvel Studios in Burbank, actually. And do you ever keep some of the props? Because I would be like asking.
If you go to my office, there's plenty. There's all kinds of stuff, and people often. I actually have the original Shield signed by everyone, which is a thing of beauty. And if you come up, I'll let you take a picture.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you very much. I'll take you up on it.
Yes.
Now, look, there's nothing better than the theatrical release of a Marvel film because you get to see it in the movie anytime you want, Captain Marvel. But now you get to own it,
Yes.
right? So what are you looking most forward to share with the people who buy the Blu-ray? Because I'm a Blu-ray guy.
Well, I think that if you like to watch it at home and you like the extras, you like all the the blooper reel for me is an awesome reel, because then you get to see a lot of the human side of us making all kinds of mistakes and laughing our way through it. There's 6 scenes that are deleted that are super awesome. There's a beautiful scene with Jude Law that will make you think about if you had to meet your own. Well, you'll see. I can't tell you, but you have to see it. I can't spoil anything. I think it's important to see a little bit of the behind the scenes. I think the directors do their own commentator part of it, so you get to see a little of the inside of how they felt through the journey. Brie does a little bit as well. So you get to learn more and more about what it was and what it is for them.
We saw some incredible artwork, some of it that stayed on the cutting room floor or art that wasn't used. We saw a lot of different alternative costumes.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time where you go, man, how do you make those decisions? Because I would be picking them all.
Every day. Every day we look at what's on the floor and then we look at what's on the screen, and it's an embarrassment of riches. Every day we look at, but it could, no. No. It can only be one. So every day is a struggle. But, I think she turned out to be pretty phenomenal.
So you guys have a lot of toys to play with now in the future, including the X-Men, right?
Yes.
Could you, of course you can't tell me much, but can you give me a little hint of what the future is coming? Where is the future going and the excitement?
I don't know where the future is going. It's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated. I don't know where it's going to go. We'll see. They just now have joined. They actually have a movie coming out very soon, which is under that banner is their last film. So we'll see what time will tell.
I can't wait to be here interviewing you, hopefully, in the future for future films.
It will be here. Just come back. Come back. We'll tell you all about it when you come back.
I can't wait to check out the 4K Blu-ray. I'm so excited.
Are you?
Yeah. I love it. I love physical copy.
Yes.
Physical copy all the way.
Do you still buy your physical?
Yeah, because there's nothing that could replace it, in my opinion. What if there's a zombie apocalypse, the lights go out and there's no power yet? How am I going to watch my digital copies? I'm just saying, people, you got to think of the future.
I love
Gracias mucho.
Un placer.
All right.
I love it that you still...